All right, 60-day Dexa scan results came in on the 23rd of last month. Interesting updates, and was actually surprised at the results. So last month's big learning from the first Dexa scan results was no more of that fasting stuff, and so I didn't do any of that throughout the month, and so it worked out. So let me show you now what I've got here for the results and what happened. Here's the Dexa scan results for October 23rd. This shows the previous 30 days. So I've been measuring them every month now. And so the first key thing to note is I only lost, even though I didn't do any of the fasting stuff, I only lost less than a pound, about half a pound. And that was frustrating. I will tell you, the first feeling that I had was just being pissed off. Dang it, what is going on? I just can't move the needle. But remember, weight is not the full story. Body composition matters more than what the scale says. And especially, and where I was really frustrated was because the previous month I'd lost almost 11 pounds, 10 pounds a month. This is great. This is awesome. And that was with all the fasting stuff, and it really was working. I could see the scale moving very rapidly, and looked at the not losing weight. The only way I was able to get over the I'm so pissed off, why didn't I lose any more weight, was because I realized the previous month I actually didn't really do much working out. Even though I wasn't fasting, I was just eating. I also wasn't working out at all. I have a very sedentary job. Usually I'm sitting here at the desk working on my computer for client work for the marketing agency that I run, or I'm in the bed working on the computer, or I'm watching TV or reading a book. And every once in a while, I'll pop on the treadmill and just get 10,000 steps, and usually like 5,000, or I'll do a half hour to an hour of heavy hands workout on the treadmill. So I'm not in the gym at all. I'm not doing push-ups, sit-ups, all that kind of stuff, just light cardio 3 or 4 times a week max, if that. So I wasn't really doing much exercise. So I figured, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. But what's interesting about the difference, though, why I'm not so frustrated about only losing, a pound in a month versus 11 pounds, is the body composition. Because when I lost that 11 pounds, it did come with body fat percentage decrease of almost 2%, about a 1.5%. However, the pound that I lost, the half a pound that I lost, was almost entirely fat, 27.9% body fat, 27.4%. And more importantly, I put on lean tissue because when I lost that 11 pounds, I actually lost quite a bit of body weight, or excuse me, lean body mass. And it doesn't seem like much. It's only 4 pounds. But since I started this thing back in 2016, in 5 years, losing almost 70 pounds and started at over 300, losing more than 70 pounds, I had only lost about 6, 7 pounds of lean body mass in the entire time. And in 1 month, I lost 4 pounds, almost half of that in 1 month. So that was the problem. It was clear that wasn't the issue. So it highlights the aspect that just eating ketogenic, carnivore style, not only I did lose the pound without really trying, without doing anything but eating. I lost fat and put on muscle. If there's ever been a key to getting in shape that I've ever seen, that's without even doing anything, not working out or anything, just not eating sugar, not eating carbs, processed foods, just meat, sausage, eggs, and that's it. And put on body mass, just laying around, walking around, and lost fat. Yeah, and I wasn't really hungry all month long. I'm continuing. So this month, obviously, my goal is to keep doing the exact same thing and see if I just add in a little bit more working out. I'm not really going to try and push it too much because balance is what I'm after. It's not rapid weight loss, which obviously you can see you could do that if you're working out 3 hours a day. You probably would see quite a bit of fat loss eating this way, but you might overtrain. So for me, really, I'm just trying to get in shape, get the best, not get in shape, but find the most optimal routine for life. A way I can eat where I'll just always have as much lean mass as possible and as little fat as possible without having to spend 3 hours in the gym every day. So that's my goal. And next month's goal is just add in 3 times a week cardio workout. That's it. And we'll see how that does on the measurements.